On this bumpy beer tasting, I've got one from Treehouse. This was gifted to me from John and Ellie over at Georgia Beer Reviews, but this one's called Oaty, and it is an American Pale Ale, or at least a Pale Ale. Comes in at 5.8% ABV, long ass story on the back, something about one of the brewer's dogs, or the basement dweller's dog, I don't know, named Oaty, and it's Citra hops, and then they go into some flavor notes and how this beer should make you feel and all that weirdness. But anyways, that's the can art on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack this one open. Pretty fresh. It's a little over a week old. 4/16, April 16th. Before I do crack this beer open, though, it looks like Cooper wants to come outside, so. Okay, let's do it. Oh yeah, there's lots of aromas. It's like citrusy orange, but then there's like a huge amount of just like red grapefruit, pink grapefruit. I don't know what's the difference. It's pink. All right. Yeah, it's packed. I'm not sure if they actually put grapefruit juice in this one. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it smells, there's so much aromatics that it seems more like an IPA than a pale ale, but I guess, 5.8% ABV, it's lower. I mean, you get in closer, this is all from like wafting away. Yeah, you get in closer, you do get some of the more malt presence, maybe some oats. I'm sure they use oats in this. It's oaty. Maybe a little bit of a kind of biscuity bread crust smell. It's like a papaya type nose as well in this. I think it does start to kind of get a little bit earthy toned as you get down into it, but let's dive on in for the first sip, so cheers. Doesn't have as smooth of a mouthfeel as you might think, being Oaty, but somewhat soft palate, I say. It's like still a medium body. It's well carbonated. It's a slightly bready malt presence. I'm not getting into that kind of biscuity or bread crust really off the palate. Thought I was getting that off the nose though, but yeah, it's pretty soft as far as flavors go. The aromatics were a lot greater, but yeah, it's just a little bready malt. I'd say it's more malty than it is hoppy. Seems to be a little bit of grain. I do pick up on some like slightly fresh hop pellet type flavor, so it does get kind of grassy green. Going to the finish, there's a lingering bitterness to it. Like the hops just come off. It's just like a very, very light kind of citrusy tone. Maybe a little bit papaya-like. I'm not gonna cut it. I was thinking lychee, but it's not really the lychee that I would typically pick up on if I pick up on a lychee note. But it is just that kind of lighter flavor with the hops. But yeah, that bitterness does kick with a lot of hop pellet type flavors. Very, very green. A little bit grapefruit rind, I would say, as well. So grassy green grapefruit rind on the finish, and yeah, I was hoping for more hop flavor out of it, like in the aromas. It was just very aromatic on it, but yeah, not actually much coming through on the palate. It's kind of boring, kind of blah, but then it's got this too fresh this too fresh finish. I don't know. It's like the aromas had me like I was gonna probably be like this is fantastic, you know. But drinking it right now, and now it is kind of fresh. We'll kind of keep that in mind. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with I'll go with like a 4.0 out of 5 for Oaty. And let's go ahead and read that story now. Oaty is an oat pale ale named after our cellar manager Kyle's dog, Otis. It pours a golden color with a swell of sticky foam rising from the glass. Hand-selected Citra hops burst with aromas of grapefruit, hard candies, and mango juice, while Dorado lends notes of juicy lime, pineapple, and watermelon bubblegum. A hefty addition of oats creates a creamy note throughout a soft finish. Yeah, it's not like super creamy, but I was right about the oats. Otis has more energy than most, the energy of 3 dogs to be exact. In the early 1800s, the German short-haired pointer was bred for 3 traits: to track, flush, and retrieve. Before these hunters needed a different dog for each task. Otis is constantly checking the wind, playing endless games of fetch, and letting his parents know exactly where the squirrel in the yard is. Anyways, this one's for you, Otis. So yeah, there you go. Those are the tasting notes and flavors that you should have gotten out of this beer that I didn't quite get. I got that kind of grapefruit more in the nose. Kind of citrusy, I think it said too, but watermelon and bubblegum, no, not so much, and pineapple would have been nice. Yeah, it's still kind of bland. Alright, well, there you go, 4.0 out of 5 anyways for Oaty, the pale ale from Treehouse. Cheers, and thanks for watching. Oh, and thank you, John, by the way. I'll link to his channel.